Welcome everyone, Dylan Gemelli here today with a brand new video for you. So today I want to actually eat some crow. Today's video is going to be an apology to my good friend Anavar. I know, shocking. However, one thing that I do believe in life that you need to do as a good person is always be able to admit when you're wrong. And my wife will tell you I am very good at that because I'm wrong a lot with her. And I've never had a big problem admitting that I'm wrong when I'm wrong. I've said a lot of bad things about our good friend Anavar over the years. I've been insulting, demeaning. I've used all sorts of terms. Little sister, you name it. I've probably used it. And today I'm here to tell you that I owe Anavar an apology. Now, what brought this on? Well, let me start by saying this. I know that I had said I was done running cycles, and that was my plan. Then I had a lot of things happen. Between the pandemic and me trying to open a new business with my new gym that we opened and having this all correlate into one, and the stress and the not eating as much and letting everything get to me and things that are out of my nature, but situations that obviously have never happened. I lost a lot of size, a lot of strength, and just my will to really work out. I mean, I did my cardio every single day as I always do, but my lifting took a hit, my physique took a hit, mentally I took a hit. Things that are just not normal for me. Look, let's not mix words here. We know I am not Mr. Olympia. I have never tried to be, never claimed to be, never wanted to be. I have bulked before. I don't like it. Many people complimented me, and that's great. But and to be honest with you, I am not looking for anybody's approval on how I look. I care about how I look determined by my wife. And that's about it, and where I'm comfortable. Okay, my knowledge base speaks for itself. I have a master's degree, I have 10 certifications. I've been doing this for over a decade. I don't need to be 375 pounds to know what I'm talking about. You don't have to listen to me. Like, I've heard people say, well, I don't trust a skinny chef. Well, tell that to Gordon Ramsay or Bobby Flay, who are, Michelin chefs or whatever the hell they are. You go tell that to them. Or Christina, that is on, MasterChef Kids and MasterChef, that is one of the best bakers in the world, that is probably 120 pounds. So that is ridiculous. If you think that you have to be 500 pounds with half a brain cell and used every steroid under the sun, then that's on you. But that's not what this video is about. Look, what I've done now is I started a new cycle, and it's very basic. It's just Test, Primo, and Anavar. I've got a hold of some top quality Anavar, Balkan from Domestic Supply, whom I trust thoroughly to the 1,000,000%. And that goes without saying after what I've been experiencing so far. Now look, I've already gained 7-8 pounds in 4 weeks. Now obviously I've lost size, I lost weight, so of course you're going to gain quicker, especially just by eating more, because I don't even want to tell you guys the lack of calories I was getting some days, because it even scares me, and that's all stress related. And look, I don't like to make excuses. I'm just giving you a reason. It's not an excuse. There is no excuse for that, because regardless of the stress, you should always try to keep up. But it got to me. I have always been very vascular, obviously due to being more lean, and I just have been. But I have veins in spots that I have never seen. And look, I'm only running 400 milligrams of Primo and 200 milligrams of Test. Anavar's at 50 milligrams a day. It's not like I'm running supremely high doses here. And you guys know I've always been a conservative doser anyway. That's the lowest I've ever run Primo. I never run Test high. So I'm kind of trying to let Anavar shine. And it is shining bright. I haven't had any of the pumps that I always experienced before. I'm just running N2 guard alongside of it for protection. That's it. Anavar is more on the mild side, but it's still a toxic oral steroid. Okay, so you got to protect yourself. But I feel fabulous on it still, and we're over 4 weeks in now, and on an oral, that's normally when I start to feel it. Over time, as I've gotten older, especially, you guys know Winstrol's always been my favorite, but I am so tired of side effects. You get so tired of side effects, and the older you get, you don't deal with them as well. I mean, at least for me and many people I've coached, it gets harder on you, and it's no fun. And I don't know about you guys, but every year there's just things that I just get sick of. You just don't want to deal with them anymore. You'll notice that as you get older. You're more content staying at home more and just resting on the week. Things like that, where things change, especially the more you do. But look, I've always taken away from anavar and said, oh, it's this, and this. After this experience, I regret all of those things I said. I want to eat crow today. Well, I don't, but I'm gonna. I just want to admit where I was wrong. And, sometimes because you've had certain experiences and then you don't give them another chance or retry things, you say things or do things based on one way, and you don't really let things go again. And look, I've done that before. I was against certain things before, and then you'll go one day, I'll say, hey, I'm for this, and people will say, well, what's the change? Well, and then I'll have to go down a list and explain to you what happened. Well, what happened here is I got a hold of some damn good anavar and had a damn good experience and agree with a lot of the things I disagreed with before. It is what it is. I'm not perfect. I don't know any human that is. And I don't know any human that hasn't made mistakes, judgments, and errors, etc. But I want to come out and say today, I owe anavar an apology. This is one of the best experiences that I've had, and I'm extremely happy. I mean, my strength has gone through the roof very quickly from where it was, which I expected, not lifting as much and as heavy, but still, I know the difference in when I'm on and how much it's helping me and affecting me. And anavar's always been good for strength. I've always said that. But the muscle hardening and the changes, I had hernia surgery, it's been about 3 years now, but ever since I had that surgery, my lower two abs, I can't even barely flex them because I had 2 hernias removed, and it was such a deep surgery. And even now, those are starting to even come back a little bit. I'm never going to be able to flex down there again. And you guys know me, I've always walked around with a good 6, almost 8-pack. And people, oh, so you're so skinny, whatever. I don't give a shit. Say what you want. The point is that's another thing that has hurt my mind. But now to see, oh, okay, the ability's still there to have those, even when I thought it was just going to be impossible because of the surgery. So, look, is what it is. I just want to give anavar its due. Just a couple things about anavar. I would not run it more than 6 weeks. 50 to 60 milligrams per day of high-quality anavar is plenty for a man, 10 to 20 milligrams for a female. And you definitely need a post-psychotherapy with it regardless. And remember, it is a toxic oral steroid. But let me just say, my apologies to anavar. Tremendous experience, and probably the only oral that I'm going to use again, just because I'm done with the side effects. And name me another oral aside from Proviron that's going to be less harsh than anavar and be able to produce these kind of results. Good luck. So anavar, please accept my apology. Thank you for teaching me a lesson and for the love back that you've given me. But please accept my apology. That being said, please subscribe to the channel. We are fighting back. We're coming back strong. I'm so against all of the censorship and the bullshit and the garbage and whatever. Let us speak. Let us talk. Let us educate, and let us be there for one another. So stay tuned. Plenty more to come. Follow me, Dylan@icearms.com. Email me. Follow me on the forums. And stay tuned for plenty more to come. Dylan Gemelli, signing off.